That's okay.
But I was thinking, what I should have done at the beginning would be nice to just kind of ask you about your background a little bit. So,
okay.
What do you do, where do you work?
Okay, yeah. I currently work for a housing association, Southdown House Association. We're special needs housing providers, and my background is working with people with learning disabilities, in particular people on the autistic spectrum. And I did that for a number of years before going into training. So I now train new staff when they come into the organisation before they start working with people.
Brilliant.
So that's my main background. Mainly it's been in like social care for that.
Terrific.
I also do some voluntary work with adults with learning disabilities as well.
Okay.
So as an advocate, act as an independent advocate for two young men with learning disabilities, which is quite good because it keeps me in touch with some of the practice issues as well as being a trainer as well. Okay. And I'm really lucky because I work for a really good organisation with good values. So I'm able to spot good values in the company, I think. So yes, that's my general background.
Wow.
And I think actually it could be something that maybe that's another kind of, almost like a client group that maybe could benefit from this because of the egalitarian nature of how it's kind of like taught. So I'm certainly there could be people with sort of learning disabilities who, again, who tend to have a range of physical abilities as well. But for those people with maybe more mild, sort of moderate learning disabilities, I'm sure people would enjoy attending a class which is not just about or for people with learning disabilities, but in a really good and a class that has a really welcoming atmosphere, and people can be taught at their own pace, which is ideal, which is what we all benefit from.
Really interesting. Yeah, we'll chat to you more about that at some point.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I like the grading. It's nice to be put through your paces in a very kind of gentle way, but it gives you something to aim for. Yeah. So I like that side of things.
Do you? Okay. And do you find it helps having something to strive for? Yeah. Yeah. And do you find, or what effect does it have? Does it kind of affirm for you that you've got a certain level of knowledge, or that you're making progress as well, or not so much?
I think a little bit of both, really. I think sometimes I've noticed with some belts that actually I feel more confident about maybe the techniques of that belt, maybe 2 or 3 belts a bit later, even the next one. Yeah. So that element of there's always something to learn, even about the most basics of techniques which you may have done time and time again. There's always something to go back and refine, and so it's not always about going forward. I think as well it's about looking at techniques and seeing what you can improve, even if it's your basic stance or your basic few kicks or punches that you first taught. So that's really good.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Phil San.
Phil San.